Hey, my name is Nur Iman Alimi bin Nur Azmi. I will present about the introduction. Okay, let's see what is the meaning of outdoor activity. Outdoor activities is a learning outside the classroom, which is a program or activity outside the classroom that is planned and structured. These activities are student-centered and aim to support and strengthen the implementation of the school or college curriculum. It also includes a progressive learning environment. Okay, next is the other term. Outdoor recreation or outdoor activities is referred to recreation engaged in out of door, most commonly in natural setting. Next is the what is the positive effect that we can get is engaged in outdoor activities is that one is able to claim the soul both spiritually and physically. Besides that, by participating in outdoor activities also can make improve our mental health. Outdoor activity also can reduce our depression and anxiety issue. Next is outdoor activity will make us happy person, boost self-esteem and can make our increase vitamin D level.
Hi sir, very good afternoon. My name is Akash Kaur. So for today's presentation, my group would be presenting based on the topic entitled development, which is the positive effects of outdoor activities on human psychology. So I would be presenting on the second part, which is the problem. And okay, for the problem, we have for outdoor activities based on human psychology is that nowadays we are faced with problem COVID-19. Okay, so we comprehend that in this age of social isolation, self-isolation, doing anything outside of your home without fear of getting COVID-19 is challenging. Nowadays, we always have the fear that COVID-19 is spreading, isn't getting any better. So we always have the fear that if we engage in outdoor activities, we might end up contracting the COVID-19. So humans are sociable creatures by nature, and however, many people are unaware of the negative consequences of remaining at home. There could be a lot of negative impacts on our mental health by just remaining at home and not engaging in any outdoor activities. The outdoors and nature bring innumerable benefits to your mind and body that cannot get while cooped up indoors. The outdoors has numerous mental health benefits for us as well. So by just having ourselves to engage in any sort or any type of outdoor activities, it doesn't necessarily have to be an extreme outdoor activity, but even a small mild one could really help us to avoid to get issues like stress, depression, anxiety. There are many cases nowadays where people are cooped up indoors during the pandemic and also having issues like this, and at the end of the day they end up in suicidal ideation, which is really bad for our mental health. So for instance, we can have alternatives such as exercising outside of our homes. Like for example, if we have a rental property, we could just step out of the house and do little mild exercises that would help release stress, and also it gives us a feeling of outdoor nature rather than us just being cooped up indoors. So as I can conclude that we should avoid the problem of being cooped up inside during the pandemic, and as well as use the outdoor of our house and nature that we have to release our stress and just get a detox. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Hi sir, my name is Abida Ramizadinduka Lamani. I'm taking Bachelor in Applied Psychology. Next, I'm going to explain about the analysis. We studied by Ali 2021. Due to COVID-19, when when people being prevented to doing out of home activities, it show a poor impact in Malaysians' health metrics regarding the mental and social health. Even though there is positive impact in terms of the physical health of the spreading COVID-19, it's actually still have poor impact in terms of our mental and social health. Those who spend more time at home and have less exposure to social activities have poor physical and social health than those who do the opposite. Means the physical health here is how we connect with nature, with our outdoor activities. It's actually help us with our physical health. So when we spend more time at home, our physical health and social health being decreased. Next study by Jackson 2021, they find that adolescent subjective well-being and engagement in outdoor activities both decreased during the pandemic. And the participants who claimed that spending time outside in nature helped them cope with the stress of the pandemic had lower reduction in both their SWB and self-reported mental health. Means the participant that spending their time outside in nature is actually help their stress during the COVID-19. And we can see how outdoor activity actually help us in terms of the mental health and our well-being. So if you see in this picture, it's show a reduction in terms of the outdoor activities, whether family activities, nature activities, or outdoor play activities. And next, this statistic is more to how the subjective well-being is dropped after the COVID-19. So why outdoor activity is more effective than indoor activities on human psychology is first, it enhances our motivation to stay active because it's increased enjoyment and we escape from everyday life. So it's give our entertainment and social value to ourselves. And second, it's have brain inputs in role of the sense of effort during exercise. So it's how we interact, how our body sense everything in outside activity with the sound, with the view. And then the last one is focusing attention on the present. So when we focus on the pleasant environment, the good environment, it's actually diminish or reduce the negative emotion. So it's how outdoor activities is more effective and more helpful in terms of our health. So that's all from me.
Hi, my name is Mazlina. My part is recommendation. Okay, since the implementation of the Movement Control Order (MCO) years ago, outdoor activities such as tourism and so on have become among the most affected activities. Due to the limited movement of people, outdoor activities cannot be done. With the flexibility given for leisure activities since last August 20, the public needs to understand why there are certain rules regarding activities that allow in the COVID-19 pandemic situation to prevent the virus from spreading further. Okay, the following are the types or recommendation of sport or leisure activities that are appropriate to do during a pandemic. First, sport and physical activities that allow for individual participation in the presence of physical incarceration such as golf or tennis. Second, sport and physical activities that do not require equipment sharing such as cross-country activities. Third, sport and physical activities that do not require exposure over a long period of time with other individual or player may be safer option. Fourth, sport or outdoor activities, COVID-19 is more contagious in enclosed space with poor ventilation system. Therefore, sport and indoor activities seen as inappropriate. Um, Lastly, sport in teams that do not require much outside interaction. The more interaction, the greater the exposure to COVID-19. It is important that we consider the current situation in our community before doing any activity. Make sure that other safety measures are taken, such as washing your hand, taking a shower when you back home. Do not do any outdoor activities if you are not healthy. Okay, that's all for me. Thank you.
I am Rifang, so I will continue the conclusion part. So in conclusion, the outdoor activity can be better restore people attention compared to indoor activity. And most outdoor activity occur in an environment with green surrounding. People can thus restore their attention by engaging with the natural environment by undertaking thus outdoor activity. However, the study showed that both indoor and outdoor leisure activity have positive effect on mental health. And this research study aimed to explore whether both outdoor and indoor leisure activity have mental benefit in terms of anxiety reduction and attention restoration. And a better understanding of the way in which anxiety is reduced can have a wide application in helping people with stress or mental issue. Therefore, the purpose of the study was to examine whether indoor and outdoor activity vary in their ability to restore attention and to reduce the level of anxiety. And considering the limited research into the mental benefit of indoor activity, the study also aimed to explore the effect of various indoor leisure activity on anxiety reduction and attention restoration. So in response to the two main purposes, the hypothesis to the tester in this study are participant anxiety is reduced by participating in various leisure activity, and second, participant attention is restored after participating in various leisure activity, and the last, outdoor leisure activity reduce anxiety to a greater attention and interactivity. Okay, that's all from us. Thank you.